I'm Matt.
I'm Shane.
And if you like what you hear, make sure you hit that thumbs up button real hard, and make sure you subscribe to Comic Movie Marks.
And also click that little bell for all of the notifications.
Whee!
Always remember,
if Trailer Trash can do it,
anyone can do it.
Hello and welcome everyone to another Comic Movie Marks video.
The King has returned, back by popular demand. Guess who's back? Back again. Zack Snyder's back. Tell a friend. That's what I got.
That was very well done. Very well done. Slow clap for you. Before we get into Snyder stuff, though, there is one little thing that I have to talk about. And I tweeted about it, and I just want to state it again. If you know a DC fan page, or you're part of a DC fan page, that still uses Worlds of DC, stop following them immediately. That's just freaking driving me nuts that DC fan pages still use this like it actually is the name of this universe. Like it actually is something that they were promoting. Like it'll be in the movies. It's going to come up on the title sequence, Worlds of DC. It was a fucking banner at Comic-Con, all right? And then a bunch of dumbasses fucking tried to make it something special and it wasn't. And it reminds me of Mean Girls so much. World of DC is the new fetch.
That is so fetch.
Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Mufasa is back after being trampled by all the critics or water buffaloes, whatever you want to call him. He is back. And he's going to be doing a zombie action pick, Army of the Dead. An exclusive by The Hollywood Reporter. Zack Snyder returning to movies with zombie action pick, Army of the Dead. Now, it says returning to movies. I'm still a tad bit confused by that because I know he's working on that movie, The Last Photograph.
Yeah.
I mean, he even talked about The Fountainhead was going to be a future project as well. So I don't know if that means things might be shelved a little bit, or this is just because this is a return to a bigger budget movie franchise. Is that what they exactly mean? I don't know. But he's back, and he's going to be doing zombies.
Yep. We know he's working on other projects. This is, I guess, estimated at a $90 million budget from Netflix. It took over the project from Warner Brothers. And it said, according to Hollywood Reporter, the adventure is set amid a zombie outbreak in Las Vegas, during which a man assembles a group of mercenaries to take the ultimate gamble, venturing into the quarantine zone to pull off the greatest heist ever attempted. The article states, to say Snyder is excited would be an understatement, and Snyder tells a Hollywood Reporter, there are no handcuffs on me at all with this one.
Shit just got real.
Bazinga. A zinger. He also says, I thought this was a good palate cleanser to really dig in with both hands and make something fun and epic and crazy and bonkers in the best possible way.
He used the word fun!
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, so we got a bonkers zombie movie. I don't know, this whole thing with Netflix, this sounds interesting. Is it going to be straight like a Netflix original, or is this going to be Netflix is the source? They're going to be the distributor? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, very weird, but right now, obviously, Netflix is investing a ton of money into its properties, into its originals. That, you know, they have a series with Henry Cavill coming out, The Witcher, in which I'm sure they paid him a crap ton of money. And then this has a $90 million budget. So pretty fucking solid. Some cool stuff coming out. And it's nice to hear that Snyder has some excitement with this. He even says at one point, I love big action. I love big sequences. My movie brain starts clicking around and I was like, we need to be shooting this now. Constructing these sequences really fired me up. So you could tell just by reading some of the quotes in this article, again, from the Hollywood Reporter, it's really cool stuff that he's itching to get at this. And maybe that's why some of the other projects have been kind of set aside for the time being. Awesome stuff. Really cool to see him back kind of in the limelight, and it's almost full circle from Dawn of the Dead, same type of movie genre. Should be some cool stuff. And almost kind of reminds me of like an Ocean's 11, but zombies, because it's like the biggest heist. It's in Vegas, like all this stuff. So I'm really intrigued to see where this goes. You heard it here first.
I do love his little little dig here. I love to honor canon and the works of art. Shots fired! Right at John's.
Pew, pew, pew.
I'm going with that one. I don't care if it is or not. That's what I say it is.
Confirmed on Comic Movie Marks. Shots fired.
But not in a wink to the camera way, balls to the wall zombie freak show that anyone has ever seen. No one's ever let me completely loose. I would say different. I have watched Sucker Punch. And if that's not you balls to the wall, then I don't know what is.
To be explored on a future episode of Comic Movie Marks. I know we've been saying that since like 2017, but you know, here we are.
Well, you know, the heart grows fonder, right?
Yeah, exactly.
When the movie gets super big, you get pushed away from the camera, he notes. And in the last few years, I've had a reconnection with photography. This movie will be a chance to get the camera in hand. Yeah, you have. You've been taking shit ton of pictures for Vero. That's how you got a reconnection with photography.
And filmed the short movie with a fucking iPhone.
Short movie. Like I do. I don't know why that's funny.
Oh my gosh. And moving on.
It's a sex joke. Okay.
Yes. I was like, I don't know where to go with that.
Hi-yo. Snyder's return also is noteworthy on the other fronts. Oh, hold on. And I just wanted to read this as well, because I saw some people bring this up. So Snyder's return also is noteworthy on other fronts. According to sources, good old sources, Insider, whatever else you want to call it, Netflix identified the project and sought it out from Warner Brothers, which led to deal making that could set a precedent for the studio selling other projects to the streamer. Terms for the studio deal in Snyder's deal were not disclosed. So that actually answers my question from earlier. I guess I shouldn't have brought that up. But yeah, they bought the rights to the script from Warner Brothers. Saw some people bring this up, and I think what they're implying is that they could buy maybe the rights to a particular Justice League movie.
Yes.
Is what I was kind of
whatever
getting.
Could you mean?
I don't think so. I thought maybe for a second that if they did do a deal with Netflix, it would be interesting in the fact of Netflix is also doing the Titans show for people that are in international areas for the DC universe. And that if they did have like this deal with Netflix, that way they could distribute the movie through Netflix and the DC universe worldwide. I was thinking about that possibility, but in the end, I just don't think putting it on a streaming service or putting it on the internet is gonna be the most financially recouping process. I think Blu-ray is probably your best bet. Cool.
All right. I didn't really have anything to add there.
Yeah, sounds about right. So, looking forward to Snyder on Netflix. Hopefully this goes better for him than it did for David Ayer with Bright. David Ayer ended up losing his shit and attacking critics for attacking his movie. So, hopefully it doesn't end up like that. In the end, critics give more shit towards Netflix movies than normal ones because this is low-end movie making. This isn't real distribution. This isn't a real studio making these movies. So, you know, there's directors and there's a lot of people that look down upon this stuff. It's just like YouTube. YouTube it's not a real source for information. You know, it's the media that needs to control the information. Independent, you know, Elseworld, breaking that mold, as it would be, of not having the big studios, because now we're fucking almost down to 4 at this point. Not being one of the big studios, not being one of the big distributions. Hopefully he does well, and I can't wait to fucking see this. We will definitely be doing a live commentary on this bad boy when it busts out on Netflix.
Absolutely.
As long as I can afford Netflix.
Yeah, if they keep fucking raising their prices.
Do you want standard definition streaming? Who the fuck wants standard definition streaming? The fuck is wrong with you? God damn. Stupid fucking question. All right, in case I don't see you.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. You're one of very few to make it to the end.
Yes, thank you very much.
Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to Comic Movie Marks Podcast and hit the notification bell. You know, all these fucking YouTube channels say this shit, so I'm going to say it now.
Yes, it's perfect. And if you want to hear our full podcast, you can check out our podcast on iTunes or any other podcast subscription service.
Make sure you subscribe. Thanks again.
Yo!